What's up, guys? What's going on? So today, it's gonna be my last day in PYRO. I've decided next week we're gonna be going back to Stanton. Alright. What's up, little dude? Alright, little sip of water for all the nose breathers out there, huh? Okay, so as always, we're gonna go over some comments. Always start the stream off with some comments. See what the people are saying. I feel like I got a bunch of replies from yesterday because by the end of the stream yesterday, I already had a bunch of comments. Oh boy, here we go. I asked this guy, actually, I think it was him. Oh, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I don't know. Someone got upset and replied 3 times to me. Here we go. Oh, no, he's not replying to me. He just commented 3 times. I couldn't imagine having to go through the SC Jumo like more than 3 times without ending up sighing and groaning. Stick measuring contest video. Stick measuring contest video. What? I'll be honest, I don't know what what he said. What's Star Citizen Jumo? What do you want? All right. Cry harder, bro. Your feelings are hurt. It's okay. What did I say? I said someone was lying and it's obvious. What else did I say? Surely I said more than that. No, that's all I said. I said you are lying and it's obvious because oh, I forget. This person was lying though. I do remember. Oh yeah, he was saying bounty hunting is the exact same as cargo running. I was like in Star Citizen? Cause it's not. I called him out for lying and now this guy says cry harder. Actually I talked about this yesterday when I call people out for lying, but I don't just say like if you're lying, I'm gonna be like, no, you made that up. But they always turn around and say that it's crying. Crying to me would be like actually what they're doing because they're getting exposed for lying, and then they're kind of crying about it. But the way they do it is they instead of like they realize like how they feel and then they tell you you're crying. And it's like, but I just said, like, literally, you can see in this thread, the only thing I say is, you are 100% lying, and it's obvious. Based on what Gobby Maid was saying. And this guy comes out of nowhere and says, cry harder, bro. Your feelings are hurt. It's okay. How are my feelings hurt, though? There needs to be context. You can't just be like, your feelings are hurt. It's like, but what did I say? You know? Like, what did I say that you could possibly... I just said someone was lying. And it was pretty obvious they were lying. Like, they don't play the game. A lot of these people, they don't actually play the game. So when they say stuff, they have to make it up. And I always call them out. And that's exactly what happened here. And this guy decides to show up and say that my feelings are hurt. There was no feeling, actually, in the exchange between me and this gobby guy. My spidey senses are tingling. I'm sensing a bit of a low IQ in this one. And you always tell, because, like, when they're emotional, they keep reading and commenting on every single thing they read. And they, like, when you get someone that comments or replies 3 times in a row, all at once, they're emotional. Like, you got under their skin. The funny thing is, I never talk to this guy. He's only talking to me. What did I even say here? Oh, someone was just asking about what happens in the tunnel if you hit one of the pillars inside. And I said ship damage. If you hit a wall, you get spat out somewhere random in the system. Yeah. Why is he asking a question he clearly is biased towards an answer to? He was asking a question about... Oh, no. This is my question, right? Wait. No, yeah, I simply asked a question like, so in Elite Dangerous, the loading screen is twice as fast. Like, when you do a jump in Elite Dangerous, it's a loading screen. They load you from one system to another. That loading screen is twice as fast as you having to fly through the wormhole, right? And I simply asking, like, do you prefer the quick loading screen? Or do you prefer having to seamlessly, like, control your ship through a wormhole, like you're never in a loading screen, you know? But it takes longer. And I simply asked this question, which do you like better? And this guy's all mad. He's like, why are you asking a question? Why is he asking a question he clearly is biased towards an answer to? I'm asking other people which they prefer. One is faster, one is seamless. Some people will probably prefer the faster one. And there is no right or wrong answer here. For me, personally, I prefer quality over quantity. So when it comes to jumping to a bunch of... Look, if you had to wormhole jump in Elite Dangerous where there's a ton of systems, I would say no. Give me the fast loading screen. Because I'm not flying through wormholes all the way to get to a system that's 100 light years away. That's not happening, right? Because that'll take a whole day just to get 100 light years. So in Elite Dangerous, for instance, you don't want a wormhole system. You want to just jump. Loading screen is better. And so I was simply asking a question, but I've hurt this guy's feelings with my videos, which happens. Some of the cult members just can't handle it, and their emotions kick in. And then they comment and reply 3 times. I laugh at these dudes. I played with it with a joystick. Rolling it from left to right will move the ship instantly when pushing the stick left or right. No. It just doesn't. I did it last night. Like, it's not an argument. There's inertia. Every ship has inertia in Star Citizen. It just does. Like, I don't know what to tell this guy. I actually checked last night because I thought, like, yeah, in the arrow, when you try to adjust your roll, like, it snaps, and actually it doesn't. I went into third person and I rolled, and you can see, like, the thrusters that kick in to, like, for your maneuvering thrusters. They kick in, it speeds up and then starts turning, and when you let go, it slowly stops. Like, it doesn't just snap like he's trying to make it seem like it does. And he's going based off the tiny movements I made coming into the hangar in this video. Like tapping a mouse key. I mean a keyboard key, you know, instead of on an analog stick on a controller or with joysticks. And now he's saying he played with joysticks and rolling it from left to right, the ship instantly when pushing the stick left or right, simulating virtually zero inertia. It's just like, no, dude. It's just not true. And he's saying it's not an issue to fix. It isn't an issue. Like, it's actually so stupid. I don't know why people have to nitpick. If you're gonna criticize, like, actually have something substantial, like something that actually is a thing. Because no inertia in Star Citizen is just not a thing. I was fighting the freaking inertia of the Corsair last night to try to, like, get my aim as accurate as possible, because the smaller ships change direction so fast. And my inertia of my ship is, like, preventing me from literally aiming at targets. And this dumbass is in my comments telling me how there's no inertia in Star Citizen. It's like, just come on. You made it up. You made it up and then you believed it. Just admit it. Stop. Like, just stop. Alright, Squadron 42. By the way, I think perpetually beta testing a game isn't as good as some might think. Not to mention the fact that it already took $800 million. GTA 6 probably didn't cost that much. Anyways, a cult is a cult. If it makes you happy, who cares what others think, right? That's not a cult. Literally, that's not. If you like doing something because it makes you happy, that doesn't make you mean you're in a cult. And that what you said about GTA 6 not costing 800 million, yeah, try again. GTA 5 cost them $1 billion actually, and then people are like, well, how could they have spent that much money? Because they made $12 billion in 10 years off that game. So spending $1 billion is not so bad when you get 120%. And no, it's even more than that. Just a massive investment. Like, so them spending 800 million. Oh, here's the thing: they didn't spend 800 million. They made 800 million. Also, saying perpetually beta testing a game, that's not what's happening. They literally have a roadmap to their 1.0 release, which means perpetual beta testing is quite literally not what's happening. So you made that up, and then you made that up based off like 5 or 6 year old information. So that comes from ignorance. And then game in quotation marks, it is a game. 100% is a game. You just also going off of old information. Like in 2017, yes, Star Citizen was not a game. The pre-alpha, it was not a game. There was no gameplay loops. There was no gameplay. It was, hey, look, the ship. Let's fly it around. Park it in the station. That's not a game. So yeah, old information. It's 100% a game now. Isn't as good. I don't know why you put good when you're saying isn't as. Because you're already saying it's not good. So you don't have to do the good. You know what? We're just not even going to talk to. We're not going to spend our time talking to people that have a very low IQ and can't even use words to make a point. So we're going to go to the next comment. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to waste time on morons anymore. I kind of said that, like, so we could get through comments faster. I wasn't going to waste time, like, talking to people that are a little slow. Now show the part where you fall through the planet. I fell through a planet once. Literally once. One time. There used to be this problem when you left the C2 elevator, when it would come down, right before it hit the ground would like flash, like disappear. Like you would see the inside of the planet. If you stepped off in that moment, you would fall through the ground. And you'd be like falling through the inside of the planet. That happened to me one time. Once. Why? Because every time after then, I just waited till it was like on the ground, and then I would get off. I'd wait for the flash or whatever. And then I never had that problem ever again. Never fell through a planet. So, I mean, I've heard other people fall through planets, like doing other things. But those things get fixed. They literally get fixed. Like with the C2, you can get off the elevator anytime. It doesn't matter anymore. That's all fixed. So it depends what you were doing when you fell through a planet. If you just parked your ship and then like got off and walked around on a planet like I do in the video, I've never heard of anyone just falling through their ship in that instance. I can't say it has never happened, but it's never happened to me or anyone I know. So people are usually doing, like, I know with the new OLP, the Align of Mind stuff, some of the areas in those places, you could fall through, and then but that was like in the PTU, and then they fixed that, and then I think there's still probably some patches where you can fall through. Maybe that's what he's talking about, but I mean, it didn't happen, so. People always want me to show it bugged, but it's not always bugged. So I don't know, like. Look, if I went to that planet and I landed and my ship just blew up, I would have been like, well, that's the clip. Like, that's what I got. But I legit just did a one take in each game landing on a planet. And that's what happened. So that's what I showed. But everyone, like, wants it to either be worse or the Star Citizen fanboys, they want me to play it on like a $4,000 computer so I can show the actual frame rate of the game. And it's like, yeah, sorry, it's not happening. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Very nice, but you are comparing a working for 10 years game against one that will never be one. It's always the same thing. Always the same. Actually, it's not even an argument, it's just a talking point. They're always so out of the loop. Because, like, we get it. You hate Star Citizen. So you don't pay attention to its development. We understand that. But then don't start talking about its development, like, years later. When you haven't been following it. Because then you just sound like an idiot. It's impossible for you to know what is happening. And your opinion from 6 years ago it was based on information that no longer is real. So I don't understand why people can't understand very simply, like, oh, I haven't been paying attention to that for a long time. Either I don't care, I'm just gonna ignore it, or let's go take a look to see if they've done anything else since I last checked in and paid attention. But they don't. They just comment. Elite for 9 years now. There is nothing else yet. What? He liked his own comment. Because this comment came in 2 hours ago. Usually comments kind of, they take a while to kind of generate any likes at all, if any. This guy liked his own comment. What? Elite for 9 years now. There is nothing else yet. What are you talking about? Nothing else what? You've been elite or elite? You've been playing elite for 9 years? I don't know what this person is saying. Because Elite Dangerous released in 2014. Elite Horizons released in 2017. So I don't know what he's talking about. Here we go. Someone else is going to tell us the difference between these two games. Here we go. The difference in these two games are night and day. Which one is only good graphically, whereas the other is stable and has objectives. Again, more ignorance. Star Citizen doesn't have objectives. Star Citizen has a long ways to go, stability-wise and content. Well, content-wise, they're kind of killing it right now, actually. We just got all that new stuff with the Line of Mine and the Wicklow stuff for orgs. And then I personally just found Low Flying, which they just made a game where you can fly really well in planet atmosphere. And so I make my own content, right? Because of the sandbox in nature of it. But like, it has a lot of content in it now. You just don't know that. He basically said, the other is stable and has objectives. Oh, you have objectives in Elite Dangerous, do you? Like, go salvage this ship? Oh wait, you can't do that in Elite Dangerous. Go mine this rock on this planet. Oh wait, you can't mine on planets. Damn. Go loot this enemy. Oh wait, you can't loot downed enemies even if you have the same ammo as them. The same gun, you can't take their ammo. It's like there's so many things, so many objectives in Star Citizen that aren't even in Elite Dangerous. But this guy doesn't know that Star Citizen has objectives. Maybe you should sit this one out, big guy. I start getting way more like trolly and more attitude by the end of the comment section because these morons, it's hard having to listen to like the same talking point that isn't true, and to know like this guy's not lying. He just doesn't know. He has no clue. But like every retard on the internet, they're going to talk about things they don't know about. Because that seems to be what people do on the internet. At least we're done now, though. And now I don't have to answer comments till Sunday, which is fantastic. Because there wasn't a single good comment today. Not one person said something that was based in the truth or reality or from their own experience, instead of like, I heard a rumor about this game 7 years ago that made me hate the game, and I still hate the game because I haven't spent any time at all looking into it. It's like, okay. Other people that actually play the game a lot, they actually have real criticism of it. because it came from their experience. And those are the best comments. I love those comments. Even if I disagree with them, at least a person is like, they know because they were there, you know? Anyway, today we're gonna learn to low fly upside down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's going to be a lot of dying. I already know. I'm going to die a lot. Well, let's get into it. It's been half an hour. That's awesome. I wanted to make sure today I stream more of the game than enough monologue answering stupid comments. What's crazy is that I love the comments at the same time because it just keeps pushing the videos in the algorithm. Like, these are old videos and I just keep getting views on them because people, like, their emotions prevent them from saying something. It's like, oh, I gotta say something. You know? It's I gotta make more of them. I got some clips that I could use to make more. I want to make a clip where you walk up to the bartender in Elite Dangerous and they say, how can I help you? And then you can't get a drink from them because they made it so you can't take your helmet off, so you can't drink anything. So they just didn't they're like, well, we don't need to make anything to drink because you can't take your helmet off. But in Star Citizen, if you go into the bar and the bartender says, how can I help you? You pick something. There's a whole bunch of things you can pick. And then he makes the drink for you. There's been a few times that it didn't work. Like, he made the drink and then kept it. Or it disappeared. But most of the time I go in and I see... Of course, every game has issues. It's just how many issues and how long do those issues last. Because to me, that matters more than anything. If a game has a lot of issues, but the issues get fixed right away, I don't see problem. So I think what's annoying for a lot of people with Star Citizen, for instance, is the elevators will stop working and they'll get fixed pretty quick. But then, like, another patch will come like a year later and breaks the elevators again, and then people are like, oh, the elevators never work. So I get it, but every game has its problems. Elite Dangerous rolled out colonization, and then they had to like roll parts of it back because it was broken and stuff. It's just how game development goes, you know? It is what it is. You just gotta be patient, which sucks, but it's life is so much easier when you're patient. See, but you actually, when you actually play both games, because you like what both have to offer, you actually have experience, and so you know the good things about both and the bad things about both. But like the actual, you don't have to make anything up, you know, because you have experience with it. A lot of the people in my comments, I call them out all the time. It's like, you never played the game. It's like, I tried playing it once. It's like, you tried a free fly, and they're like, yeah, it was during a free fly. It's like, yeah, like that's rule number one. You shouldn't even play during free fly usually, because the servers are just a mess during free fly, and then free fly usually comes right after an update too. It's like, just that's actually the worst time to play the game. But if you tried the game once for like 3 hours, you have no idea what you're talking about when it comes to Star Citizen. Same with Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is a big game. You can't just jump in there and know what you're doing in the first few hours. This isn't Counter-Strike, where all you have to know is like learn the layout of the map and like aim faster than the opponent. It's more like there's a lot of, like, first of all, the key bindings in both games you got to learn. That takes days sometimes to figure it out, you know? And so that's not enough experience. A few hours, even a few days in either game, I would say is not enough experience to actually know the ins and outs, the good, the bad of each game. I remember for the longest time in Elite Dangerous, this was like a thing in my squadron. You don't send someone else a wing invite, because wing invites would give you a blue screen on PlayStation 4. So like, I'd get on, we'd be playing, we'd go kill Goids, and then someone would send me a wing invite. I'd tell them to go F themselves. Get out of here. Because you would join the wing, and then when you would jump, you get a blue screen every time. You could not jump when you're in a wing sometimes, because you would just get a blue screen. So it was like an offensive thing, you know. Don't make me send you a wing invite, you know. And it's like, yeah, and that was for a while. That was broken for a while. But it happens. But a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people get super, they get hyper focused, and they forget that they don't know the real information anymore, or that they didn't ever. A lot of people will hear something and they just believe it because they're not serious about it. They don't really care about it, so they just believe what they heard. I mean, this is how rumors work. But then later on, when they see it, they'll then give their opinion on it. But it's like, but your opinion came from a rumor, and you don't know if that's true or not. So you just might have said something that's so stupid, that's like obviously not true. But they don't know. The worst though, when I actually get mad at, so I don't get mad at these people because I understand it. I get mad when people flat out lie, like straight up lie, and they do it on purpose, you know, because they want to make something look bad, so they'll lie about it. That's when I get mad. That's when I'll actually like yeet them out of my freaking comment section. I'll talk to them first. I just want to be like, I think this person lied. You know, remove. No, I'll be like, I mean, one guy, he said that there's only one planet in Star Citizen. I was like, you mean system? He said, no, planet. I was like, no, that's not true. It hasn't been true for like 6 years, 7 years. And he's like, it is true. There's only one planet in the whole game. And I was like, you're getting kicked because you're lying on purpose. Because you can just Google that, you know what I mean? And it's because if other people come along and they don't know any better and they read just straight up lies, they also might believe those, and now that becomes a rumor. So I actually believe in censorship, but only when it comes to what's true. So like, if someone says something that has nothing to do with, like, you know, if someone says they like something that's disgusting, it's not like, you know, it's like preference. Preferences aren't based, preferences, like opinions are preference based. And the truth is fact based. You can't have an opinion on like the color of grass, because it is green. It's not down to perception either. Perception, that's a bunch of nonsense. It's green. Like, oh, someone else might see the grass as red and they just think the color red is green because everyone calls it green. It's like, no, that's not a thing. Like, that just is not a thing. Even colorblind people, they don't see the wrong color. They just get like for instance, very light green looks like yellow to me if it's by itself. If I put yellow next to it, I can now see it's green and this is yellow. Right? No one's being like, that very light green, yeah, that's blue. That's just not a thing. Like, you can't have an opinion on certain things because they are, right? You can say I like strawberry ice cream. It's like that's your preference. That's cool. You can't be wrong or right in that instance. But you can't say I think the grass is blue, because it'd be like, no. It's not. You're wrong. And that's the whole point of an argument. To show evidence for what you think is. You can't argue over opinions. That's just stupid, because no one is right, no one is wrong. It's kind of like the whole pineapple and pizza thing. You can eat what you like, how you eat it. Like, you can eat however you can eat pineapple on pizza with a knife and fork. As it pains me to say that, you can do it. It's not wrong. It sounds wrong, but it's not. Right? It's just like saying like Star Citizen's a scam. It's like, well, it either is or it isn't. If it is, it should be easy to prove, because there'd be lawsuits, the company would be shut down, like people would be getting fined or imprisoned, because it's such a big and open thing, right? But that's not happening, so obviously it's not a scam. So if you can't say, well, in my opinion, it's a scam, it's like, no, it's not. Either you don't understand the definition of the word scam, or you're wrong, right? It's not. So before we go low fly, I gotta make some money. I gotta do it. Every day I gotta just get a little bit more money. Because I want to buy... Dude, when that Starlancer attack comes into the game, I need to make sure I have enough money to get that thing. It's not gonna be cheap. It's gonna be more than the Starlancer... What's the other one? The one that's in the game now. It's gonna be more than that one, so... We're gonna go make a little money. And the bounties are so quick here. It's actually freaking awesome. Straight up. Every time I get an elevator, because I don't have a helmet on because I'm wearing regular clothes. Every time I get an elevator, I die a little bit. 7%. Oh, and I always go to the small hangar, and then because I go to the small hangar, when you leave the hangar, it despawns it from the medium hangar. So I'm actually going to go back to the lobby, use the ASOP terminal. Else then you have to go to the medium hangar, call the pad down, wait for the doors to close, then call it up. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. Also, let me fix the smoothness. Smooth it out. I do this all the time too. I always go to the wrong hangar. I don't know why they list small hangar though, when I've literally called a Corsair. That's fine. That's okay. It's funny, I never go below 93% though from that. Okay, don't click the small hangar. There we go. I don't know why they list it. I wish they would list a large hangar, because then I would spawn. Oh, I should do that from now on. I should go spawn an A2, take it down, bring out my Corsair, because then I don't have problems taking off, because the stupid wing's too big. That's an idea. I should do that. I really should. I also don't have a headlight because I don't have a helmet on, which makes you know, sometimes it's a bit dark, you can't see. I should be fine though, because I'm not doing anything other than just ship piloting. Plus, I like just wearing clothes. It's been a long time since I just rolled around in an outfit and clothing. I do like the idea that you can just like be out in space just wearing regular clothes. Hey, make sure you guys fondle the like button. That it's always good. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here without busting this thing up. I always just reckon if you go as low as possible, then you should be able to, you know, it should fit through the top. Alright. I think we fit. Let's take a mission. Jump right into it today. Feeling good today, actually. Look at the inertia. Like, I hold the key down now. And I let go now. Like, it doesn't just stop. It doesn't just go. Oh, people. People say the darnest things that are lies. They're not true. Dude, look at that cloud. It's like charcoal blue. Like orange, gray, red in there. I put my wings down. Where's down? Oh, what? I just hit H a whole bunch of times. I'm just getting hit with missiles. Well, this is what's up. Actually, I'm gonna need to fight these dudes, aren't I? Not him. Him. Because he's got heavier guns. Oh, I didn't do my power. Oh no. I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. I didn't do my power. My shields don't come back as fast. And I don't have enough weapons. I hate how they changed direction so fast. Let's try to get that front shield back. Where's my pips? I needed my guns there. They make these so tanky now. I just can't get him. Dang it. We're gonna try get some of our power here. Oh, come on. How are these gladiators freaking so tanky? I've been shooting the hell out of him. Where is he? I don't know where he went. I'm gonna kill every single one of these things. Stop changing direction. Oh, I hate small ships. Yeah, get out of here, your big size 5 gun. Where's the other one? What happened to the gladiator? Did I get him? I guess I got him. I don't see him anywhere. Those gladiators, man. They just don't die. They change their direction so fast. Hey, what's up, Winter Mister? Finished watching that movie. It's pretty good. I didn't expect it to end like that. Contact. Took too long to fire. Okay, I want to finish doing my stuff though here. All right, now we're ready to do missions. That was a rough warm up, let me tell you. That freaking gladiator, while I was getting shot by size 5. Gun on that buccaneer the whole time. But we did it. We made it through. Oh, rough. Night shift. Been there, done that. Alright, so next mission. Oh, come on. I had it. When everything's so close, it's harder to just manually jump places. You're gonna have to open the map. Am I going through? No, we're just going close. Very close. I want to jump. Is my... what's going on here? Everything's good. Why won't you jump? Oh, yeah, it is behind Pyro 5, so I have to jump to Pyro 5 and then around it. Something else is going wrong here. I need to get out of here. Something's in the way. There we go. I should be able to jump there. Why can't I jump there? Yeah, why can't I jump straight there? There we go. Much better. I shouldn't hit the planet. Should be going just under it. Ooh. This is fast. I went between it and its first moon. Making money. Gotta make some money. Gotta get those credits. When is what's it called? Not IAE. Where is it? IAE. It's in May. I think it's in May. Oh, I almost flew straight. That would have been embarrassing. Dude, I dropped in through an asteroid because that thing would have been behind me. What are you? Okay, I'll take you on first. Oh, I gotta get out of nav mode first. That was almost bad. No, all the friendships are showing up. You're next. You're dead. And there's the Talon. Dang, these are maneuverable. Not very strong, though. What are you? Nothing, nothing, nothing. All good. Whoops. Alright, let's get another one. Am I gonna be able to jump through that? No. that's an asteroid. Let's not try to jump through an asteroid. There we go. We almost killed ourselves. Would have been bad. Interesting. Anyway. It always tries to jump you again once you get here, but you're here. Drops you like just a little bit further out than you can jump from, initiate a jump from. Contact. Here you are. Let's get like... It's arm 3. Yeah. Come here. But what happened? It said locked and then it they just missed. That was lame. Oof. You're shooting me with that frickin' ballistic cannon. Missiles take way too long to lock on. Heavy fighters. Like, that was a heavy fighter and it didn't lock on till it was at 2 kilometers, and then at 1.5 kilometers it's too close to lock on. But he was in nav mode, so he literally, I had like less than a second to fire. That's freaking stupid, actually. Especially because I've locked on him, but it doesn't let you fire. You could fire, but it's not actually locked on. He's just like, you can lock on, but he's not in like fire range. Bigger ships, it's fine. You can fire from 8 kilometers away. I end up wasting a lot of missiles because it's just stupid. The stupidity with the lock-on distance. You have to be traveling backwards at like full speed, and then you have enough time to fire. Because the missiles react instantly. They come out and they'll track and hit in like 2 seconds. But 1 second, it's like not enough time to actually hit. Also, the ship tells you that you're locked on before the actual lock-on sound happens. So when she starts talking, if you hit fire, it misses. You have to wait for the sound, but then sometimes right as the sound hits, they're too close, and then it unlocks. And so if you fire in that moment, it also misses. It sucks. It's a heavy fighter. Like, I should be able to lock on it and fire it like 4 or 5 kilometers. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing. Probably a stealth ship or something really small. Because we're all the way here and we still see nothing. There we go. On the other side. See, it locks on, but if I fired now, it wouldn't work. You have to wait. Now we can fire. Oh, but it just did it. I almost didn't get it because it like locked and then unlocked and then locked again. Oh, he just took his shields down and then my missiles hit. Oh, that's a Gladiator, isn't it? I hear that engine. I hear that engine. Dude, the lag pip is so... It's just, you can't even rely on it at all. You can shoot that thing perfectly, it does not hit. The shot speed is, it doesn't match. It's either, you always gotta be just under or above because they're changing their direction. Like up and down the whole time. Yeah, it's a Gladius. I could hear its engine. These things change direction like it's no one's business. You gotta try to predict where they're gonna turn next, like which direction they're gonna go. You gotta be there before they start heading that way. I'm getting the hang of it. Shooting small ships in a big ship. It's you'd think it's like killing fish in a barrel, but it's not. It's like trying to catch a minnow in a barrel with tweezers. How much money do I have? Oh, I made over $500,000 already. Whoa. We're making really good time here. There it is. Corsair is such a boat. It is a boat, isn't it? It's not bad though. I find its yaw is actually pretty good. Its yaw turn's pretty good. It's got a pretty good turn rate. And then if you backwards thrust and then right thrust, you'll notice like it goes a little faster. It does okay. You really gotta predict the movements of the little ships if you want to be accurate. Cause the lead pip just, if you got, well no, okay. The weapons you use obviously matter too, cause the shot speed of the attritions are just really bad. So they're less accurate. The lead pip is less accurate, that's all. But if you can get close to the little ships and predict like where they're gonna kind of turn to next, you'll delete them so fast. It's just getting into that position, because it's a boat, can absolutely be a bit difficult. I can't wait. Next week we're going back to Stanton. We're gonna do some low flying at moons we've never been to before, and I'm gonna get back into doing VHRTs and ERTs and Vaughn missions, and I can't wait. I've missed it. I went to the wrong one. Whoops. And yeah, so I haven't done VHRTs in the Corsair solo before, so we'll have to get into that. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good because of that extra firepower. Little extra firepower. But we're just getting used to, it's going to be nice actually fighting little ships in the Corsair and then going to fighting like other Corsairs and Constellations and stuff like that. It's going to be great and I can't wait. Also, we're getting that new update maybe end of next week. The new 4.1.1 is apparently just a massive content update, which I wasn't expecting till 4.2, but it is what it is. I won't say no. And it might be more my content. More so, like last patch, I thought it was great content. Not my kind of thing, though. This next patch, my kind of thing. So, we'll be getting into the new content. What are you? Oh. Wah, wah, wah. How many missiles I got? I got 3 left. 1 left. 1 missile left. I'm gonna save it. Save it for a rainy day. Is that is a Polaris up here? Why is there Polaris over here? Dude. To anyone who's into salvage, salvaging a Polaris is no joke. I did it with a friend. It's no joke. You can make like 1.5 mil in RMC alone. Whoa, these scythe things are cool. Always kind of wanted one. Come on, don't turn. Oh, I got him a lot there because he didn't turn. This guy's flying straight. So easy to kill. What is that? Oh, it's a hornet. I got you. I got you right here. Ah, overturned. Ah, he turned. Got him. Corsair? Oh, that was so cool. I shot his engine off and then he blew up from the underside like that. That was cool. Alright. I wanted to go look at that other ship. If it has attritions on it, I want it. Because I want some attritions for my Andromeda. Let's see, parts. It's got some missiles. Attritions. Size 4, size 5s. Is there 2 size 5s on this thing? I can't tell. Was this my ship from the other day? Because I left it, remember? I was like, someone will find the attritions on this, and then I think this is my ship from like yesterday? No, I don't remember. Maybe yesterday. No, it has all its missiles. It's definitely not my ship. All its missiles are still there. Not my ship. It's still on. We got some cargo? I can't I just realized I can't do anything because I don't have a tractor beam. Or a helmet. That sucks. Way to not bring a tractor beam. Or a second outfit. Then I can use a helmet. It's my own fault. I just wanted to wear clothes so badly. I was in scan mode. Alright. I think I only gotta do 2. Yeah. 2 more missions. We're done. You guys need to make sure that you fondle the like button. You gotta be nice. You gotta be gentle. You gotta stick me in the algorithm by fondling the like button. I can't wait to go low fly today. It's gonna be a whole new ball game trying to fly upside down. I'm gonna try to figure out the controls for upside down. I'm guessing it's very similar. It's just you know, making sure you're doing the opposite of what you're used to doing, and then trying not to by accident, you know, because if you're upside down and I tap spacebar, because that's what I'm used to doing to stay alive, I will up thrust into the ground. So it's gonna be challenging, to say the least, for me anyway. Oh look, we better be scared. There's a vulture over there. Wait, is that the target? No, that's the target. I thought the vulture was gonna be the target. That's way too easy for 136k mission. In a cloud. There's the friendships. So we're just gonna go this way. Is coming. Nope. Here he comes. I always forget these have turrets on them too. It's not just that big front nose gun. Whoa, I'm taking a lot of damage. Why am I taking so much damage? Oh. Hold on. What is out here? get him. Who turned me red? I'm trying to figure out what ships are out here. Oh, must have been him. Maybe? Big old ballistic? No, he's too far away. Wasn't him. One of these two. Who was shooting me? Someone else was shooting me to make me go red. Unless that, was it like a warden or something? I forget what those are called. They have, some of them have guns that can go through your shields, I guess. 'Cause I don't think my shields went down. But we're good. Next mission. Next and final mission. I only gotta do 9 or 8 missions. 8 missions. Yeah. To make a mill. You just have to do 8 missions. And they're quick. I'll just do a 121. Oh, right. Oh. This way. The Corsair really is great, though. It's a great ship. I just hate that freaking wing, man. It's just too big. It's so obnoxiously big. Either they gotta chop the wing, like a third of it off, or they gotta put the Corsair in a large hangar. Pick one. I don't care which, actually. Nah, I would prefer they chop the wing a little bit, like take a third of that right wing off. That's what I would prefer. But if you don't want to remodel it, that's fine. Just stick it in a large hangar. Because it feels like a chore, like landing and taking off. Oh, right there. Already. Oh, he's coming. It says missile locked. I'll believe you. Yeah, it's locked. Here it goes. I need to get in there. Those Valkyries, they got a lot of hull now. Whoa, what are you? Do mantises have ballistics? I felt like I was getting hit with ballistics there. Or maybe it was this. I know these sometimes have a size 3 ballistics. 350s. Or whatever they are. Oh, I hate how they just barely skim past your fire. What is this? Oh, it's like a terrapin, right? I think it's called. Those are cool ships. They also have a decent amount of hull. Hell yeah. We made a mill in like 1 hour. Well, no. I launched the game 1 hour ago. So, less than an hour. We made a mill. See, every day I just want that number to go up one. Make a mill a day. Mill a day. Keeps the bankruptcy court away. Okay, well, we're not flying back to the station. You all know how this works. I really like this thing. I have pockets. I'm putting you in my pocket. Oh, but you lose things, don't you, when you die? Oh well. Back to Gaslight Station. Time to go hit the slopes. Upside down. We're gonna see what we can pull off. Cause then I'll be able to see, if I can learn to inverted fly, I'll be actually able to see how close I actually get to the ground. Cause it'll be, you know. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wanted to do it last night, but I had no time left. And now we can get some music going. It'll be good. I'm gonna die a lot though. I hope you guys are used to seeing this part of it all. Getting up out of the hospital bed, running to a sub-terminal. It's gonna happen a lot. Actually, this might not be the best place to do it. I need to be able to jump somewhere probably. Because if I'm going to die a lot, I probably don't want to have to fly back to Pyro 4 every time. A good place to probably do it would be like Grim Hex and Yella. We're going to do our best though. We're going to do our best anyway. And I'm going to do it in the arrow. Oh, it's just, the arrow is easy, man. Because it just reacts, like, it does what you need it to do. And so it's kind of training wheels-ish. Like flying, like low flying, you know, a Buccaneer is so much harder than low flying an arrow. At least the same, like, difficulty, you know. The same, yeah. It's harder, it's much harder. Like, you can do things in the arrow because it's so good. So I don't know what I want to learn. I'll just learn it in the arrow. Don't make a deal about it. Just do it. Why am I getting this weird flashiness? There's like no one in this lobby. I think it was like 74 people or something. Medium? Small? Where did it put it? Small hangar. I just really wish that I could wear a helmet with clothes. Like undersuit, clothing, and then a helmet. That's all I want. I want that, and I want Planetech V5 version 5 Planetech. I want it. What do you guys want? What do you want? I remember Fuego was pretty good actually for low flying. I just want hills. I want big grassy hills. So we're gonna PYRO 4. I need the big grassy hills. I need like let's see here. There's Pizza Island. Pizza Island. Stumpily. Looks like Italy but doesn't have the boot. What's this little islands here? I don't see Australia. Look at all that water. Goodness. Where's the locations? There they are. Okay. There's gonna be sunlight over there. This big orange spot here is the bee's knees. It's not always on the sunny side. So that's like the North Pole kind of deal here. Up here. And this big orange stripe here is oftentimes on the other side. So we're gonna go hit it up right now. Excited. The spot is so good. It's so good. But I'm gonna have to fly inverted. I've been playing off and on for years, but I really don't know enough about the game to know what tech or new feature I want. But currently, I'm saving up for a Carrack. You're gonna buy a Carrack like in game? Because they're like 32 mil, I think. Don't buy a Carrack with real money. Don't do it. So much money. Did you watch Equinox? Did you watch Citizen Con? When was it? October? I think October. Because that's where I saw them put clothes on an undersuit with a helmet. And I was like, ugh, that's what I need. That's what I want. That's exactly what I've been wanting for a while now. The other thing that I really want is a backpack that has a parachute. Dude, I want a backpack that has a parachute so bad. Oh, we just hit atmosphere. Dude, this is my spot. This is my spot. I love it here. Don't black out. Don't do that. I didn't make any music. I'm gonna need to concentrate, so I'm gonna need music. That's how my brain works. What you got for me today, Suno? Creative drop is what I used yesterday, and I didn't really get much. Let's see. I still don't really know how to use Suno. Like, I don't do the prompt stuff well. It was nice, like, doing AI voices. There was no prompting. Like, there's settings, and then, like, your voice, and then the words you want the voice to say. Oh, you can see the trees. There's trees here. Everything's here. It's the best spot. Make a few more. You should absolutely go, hold on. I was at about 6.5 earlier today, and I'm now at 10.5. I don't usually earn that much in one day. Yeah, dude, the Andromeda kills it. Andromeda is quite, it's a little more maneuverable, I found, than the Taurus. Just a bit, you know. It has those extra size 1 missiles. It's, the Andromeda is a great ship. Also, is there anything you want in Star Citizen? Not necessarily like something that they're making or something that's coming, but something like, do you want fishing in Star Citizen or something? You know, boats. Some people like, I want to buy a boat, and it would make sense, I guess, if there were was a reason for it. Like, if there was fishing, yes, I want a boat then. If you have fishing in the game, I want a boat. No fishing, what do I need a boat for? You know? Alright, let's try this inverted flight thing. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like the first day I went low flying and just didn't know what I was doing. Okay, first we're gonna decouple. Okay, so now I gotta put my pinky finger on control, because that's gonna save me. I can't even touch spacebar. I'm not even gonna low fly today, am I? Because I don't know how to get low upside down. Okay, so we gotta nose it down. And then kind of use opposite controls. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is gonna take me some time before I start actually like getting low and stuff. I keep losing my velocity indicator. It just doesn't work the same, does it? Because I can't see. I literally can't see sometimes. If you nose down, you can't see. Everything's inverted. I think I'm kind of figuring something out where you actually nose up, but you spacebar down, so you're always actually flying up, but you're pulling yourself down instead of always flying down, pulling yourself up. Goodness, I just confused myself. So, something along the lines of like, no, that's too hot. I'm trying to figure this out. I gotta get it. I'll get it eventually. This is just so weird for me. This is so weird. Yeah, it must be done though. This is like training that needs to happen. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Oh, Equinox, you're right. I didn't even cap my speed. I didn't even cap my speed. We're going full speed. You're totally right. I was kind of starting to see it though, where it's like the ceiling and I'm right side up. Because I want to be able to go like back and forth. Like I want to be able to flip over on a ridge and then come down it upside down. And like, you know, I want to be able to do the cool stuff. But I need to get used to the controls being inverted. I was working on my next low fly video before I went live today, and let me tell you, I was gonna do like a lot of clips of like kind of good lines, and then I was like, no, I found this one clip. It's 5 minutes long, and it's just like non-stop, like really good low flying. And I was like, I can't believe this is me. I was like, so I'm just gonna put that in there, and then I'll do a few clips at the end. It's really good. There's like moments where it's like, yes, you know, gives you that feeling, cause it starts digging in low, like carving between rocks and trees, and the music like drops, and it's just like, it's really good. And I'm working to try to get that out tomorrow. It may be Saturday though. And then I have another video. I had to do a little edit to it, so I couldn't upload it yesterday. Actually, I'll upload that one tonight, and then work on the low fly video tomorrow for Saturday. That's what I'll do. I need to get a whole bunch of pictures so I can do friggin' thumbnails. Thumbnails are a pain in the ass, let me tell you. I want to go back to that spot though. I almost want to do a little low fly run there while the sun's up, cause you only get like an hour every like 3 hours at that spot. Medium, small. Sick. Josh, Mr. Green, I mean, actually, never mind. Y'all, the gloves, the driving gloves. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Maybe I'll do a run. I'll do a little run so I get the confidence, and then we'll go inverted. Yeah. Oh. I gotta get this inverted thing down, because the ideas I have in my head, like the things I want to do, I can't do. So we gotta learn how to do them. I guess I don't have to jump all the way to the planet. Too late. We're here. Where was I? Oh, there's a constellation here. Okay, here we go. And stop. Hey, that song actually ended like a normal song. AI is terrible at ending songs. Just terrible. I switch these? No. That's fine. Okay, so now I gotta remember to limit my speed. We can do a little run here. We do a little run, get comfy, get that confidence, and then we're gonna go upside down. Kind of weird here. More mountainous than hills. Gotta make it work. Ah. Okay. I think I got my confidence up. Now we just gotta go inverted. Any moment now. any moment. Just get out of this cloud. Almost did something there. Almost did something there. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta go way slower to get like the feel. Because what it really comes down to is like, okay, yeah, like I can fly upside down, but the problem is like saving yourself, right? It's all about getting close and then saving yourself, and I can't. I'm so used to tapping spacebar or what's it called? Side strafe to like save myself. It's just not really the same thing in when you're inverted. But you're right though, you're right. I gotta go slow. Like half the speed I'm going. I'm actually gonna do that right now. We're gonna listen to Equinox. It's like learning to play a song on an instrument. If you can play it slow, you get faster and faster and faster. Sometimes it works. Okay, so let's cut it to like, we'll do 103. This is 103. Still quite fast. Once you get lower, it will be fast. Nah! See, I sideways thrusted the wrong way because I'm not used to inverted controls. Almost sideways thrusted into those trees. It's a whole different ball game. I can't see here. It gets to a point where it's like, yeah, everything's on the roof. Why is everything on the ceiling? 'Cause that's what it looks like. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it eventually. Also, I actually have to tap spacebar more often than I thought to get lower. Wow, we almost got it there. Oh, I get like I don't know what to call it. I get all messed up. Oof. I think I was getting it there though. I was getting a hang of it. I want to be comfortable upside down so that at any point in time I can just whip it upside down and then get to it. Oh, that's a cloud. I'm gonna be able to see my shadow more when I fly upside down. Ah, there's something about being upside down. I feel like I'm wider. I don't know why. Yeah, it is. It's literally flying switch, but I think it's harder than that actually. Everything looks so different when you're upside down. Like, even like depth perception is different for me. I had some moments there where I was getting used to it. I just gotta do it more and more. I think it's good to like go out, do some great low flying and then flip it over and then try to and then flip it back. Lots of like going back and forth. Because I also want to be able to stay low, flip it upside down, staying low. Like, I don't just want to like come off a cliff edge and then like go into another line upside down. I want to be able to like flip it at any point in time and, you know, without dying. That's kind of what I want. So it's more streamlined, I guess. We'll get there. We'll make it happen. Make sure you guys fondle the like button. Show it some love and attention. What? Yeah. Well, no, I think... I mean, you got a point where it's like... I think it's a little of both, right? So... People like to do what they're good at, right? So if someone tries backwards skating for the first time... and they're like pretty good for a beginner... they're going to do it more, right? And because they're doing it more, they're going to get good at it. Like, better. But I think it's both, right? Like, if you're naturally good at something, you're going to do that thing more, and so you're only going to get better at it. But I think if you are bad at something and you just keep doing it anyway, you're going to also get good at it. So that you're no longer bad at it. It'll just take you longer. And it'll be more frustrating because you're not good at it, right? I have a half-an-hour clip of low flying. No deaths. And there's like, I'm getting low. There's even one point where I actually like bump my nose. And I'll just keep going. And it's like... That took weeks. Weeks and weeks. Just to get to that point. A little laggy on the door there. I pushed the button like 10 seconds ago. I'm excited for the next update though, because there's combat missions. What did they call them? You gotta like go to a location and then you sit and you wait for your targets to arrive and then you like ambush them. They're like ambush missions or something. That's like my style. I like that kind of thing. I mean, people used to tell me backwards skydiving stunts were impossible in GTA. It's impossible. You can't skydive backwards. It's like, true. But you can use inertia to fly backwards for a short period of time. So you just kind of like take knowns and you put them together and you make something that's impossible. You make it happen. I'm a firm believer of make it happen. Like if I had a shoe company that everyone loved, I'd make my motto make it happen. And I'd call my shoes would be called Bike. B-I-K-E. And it wouldn't make sense, but everyone would be trying to make it happen. That's all that matters. It's Australia. No, that's not Australia. Australia's still that way. I'm gonna hit this up though. It's not hilly, but there's gaps here. I want to get better at like credit carding gaps, or knife. They call it knife flight, or credit carding. That's a skateboarding term, except you don't want a credit card ever. This is a great island though. It's big. It's got a lot of the tombstone rocks that are great for gaps. It's an island, so although there's clouds, you can fly under them. You don't go through them. Alright. Are we decoupled? Let's make a few songs. I'm actually gonna run out. Actually, no, I'm not. We're good. I can make like another 50 songs. Actually, I'm gonna be right back, everybody. I'll be right back, guys. Alright. I'm back. We're almost there. We're here, actually. Some slopes here. I thought it would have been more flat, but looks good. Looking good. What is on my radar? Oh, those rocks for mining. Felsic deposit. I don't even know what that means. Can we scan these? I have no idea how mining works anymore. One of these days, we're gonna get back into mining. I'm gonna buy a mining ship and go mining. Okay, you guys ready? I'm not ready. Let's cap the speed. Why can't I cap my speed? Oh, I'm in scan mode. Alright, let's enjoy. Gotta go the other way. Oh, did you see what I saw? I gotta work back to here. Look at this. Not going full speed, but ah! And it meets over here. You go through here too. Maybe not through there. We can try though. Make it fit one way or another. That's what she said. I want to be able to like That would be madness. Bah. I'm starting to notice that actually down thrust is almost, I feel like it's less. Like it has more force when you down thrust. I mean, when you up thrust, I feel like there's more force to it than down thrusting. Or I should say up, yeah, no, down thrusting. It's probably to do maybe with like the fact that you know, your ship's supposed to be this way, so it probably has more thrusters on the bottom than on the top, maybe. It's hard, man. Inverted flying is difficult. Inverted low flying, I should say. It is very difficult. Yeah, I have to get used to the or I may have to inverted flight on an angle so I can also use the side thrust to pull me up away from the ground. Because it's the side thrust is the same no matter what. And I'm used to the side thrust. Like, I use it a lot to save myself. I mean, this is the first day. It's gonna be bad. It just is. But a few weeks from now, I'll be killing it upside down. We just gotta keep at it. Well, that song took a turn. That's just too fast. Yeah, sorry. This song is going in the garbage. It's annoying. You're annoying. Stop it. Move to trash. Thank you. Do they take this into account? 130 BPM. I wish there was actual input, not just like styles. It's like I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for like, can I put specific things in? Like, can you mix a synth wave, a deep synth wave, with a deep cello, and then add strings, electronic strings? Like, it just kind of does its own thing. Okay, well, this is garbage also. Just let it do its thing. Yeah, that's not a good song. Try again. I'm in the process of curating a playlist. Generate hundreds of songs. Find the best ones. Just drop out here and jump here. Add a little engine pip. That way I wonder if you have to jump first. No, it works. Sip of water for all the nose breathers in the chat. Okay, so that island that I just went to had some freaking awesome gaps. Really awesome gaps. I would be a fool if I didn't go back there and take advantage of those gaps. So we're going back. Be there in 2 minutes. Why are some of these songs only 2 minutes? I'm being gypped. I want a 4-minute song. What are you doing giving me a 2-minute song? What does it even sound like? That's alright. Why is it only 2 minutes? I'll have to extend it. All right. Let's get in there. Let's get down there. The sun's actually kind of going down here, isn't it? Where is it? No, it should be good. The sun is going down here. Dang it. I should have gone somewhere else. I can't see like this. Everything's just like a haze or a shadow. It's so hard to see at dusk. Nah, I can't see. I have to go somewhere else. Where do I go? Go over there. Alright, let's get in the danger zone right now. Let's lock it in. there's gaps here. Gaps galore. Look at that one. That left strafe saved my life. So good. I love when that happens. Oof, that's a thick cloud up there. I wonder it's a bit darker here. I really hate clouds, man. I wish I could turn them off. Like sometimes I leave them on, but if they're in a spot I want to low fly, just turn them off. It's fine if they're above, but when they're like just obnoxiously just thick, like what, I'm just supposed to fly into this and like ping low flying sucks. I don't want to do it. And of course the clouds is going forever. Okay. Enough of this. I ain't doing it. I ain't wasting time. It's just clouds forever. How about we pick a spot where there's no clouds? Like, I ain't about to deal with all that. Let's go over there. It's just a waste of time trying to fly in the clouds. Big ol' waste of time. Man, there's a lot of rocks here. Look at them all. That's why I call it the graveyard. Because these rocks look like tombstones and there's just tons of them. The sun is just going down so fast. It sucks. I can't catch a break. This is why I always go to the equator and I try to go in where it's like the most sunny, because then you don't gotta deal with light issues. Like right now, I gotta fly this way. I gotta try catch up to the sun. But then we lose the good terrain, because right down there was so good. For whatever reason, my frame rate is completely dead here. I don't know why. This is all bad spots. It's all just black down there. Everything's black. All the rocks in the ground are all the same color. You can't see. And those gray mountainous areas, they're okay, but they don't have the good rocks. They have trees usually. This whole area is still just too dark. The frame rate is like dead. That something's wrong. Go. Guess I'll go there. I don't know where to go. I want a good spot, man. It really matters. It makes a big difference if you have a good spot or not. Actually, we'll jump like this. Here. That should be good over here, actually. Yep. We have found a spot. We got sunshine, very minimal clouds. It's all orange and stuff. This is the spot, guys. Now we just gotta lock in. Alright, we got some trees, we got some rocks. Yes. We got light. Trees. I think I tapped. I don't know, I got close. Finger slipped. We saved it. Dude, these hills are something else. The rolling hills. My favorite. Now I just gotta learn to do this upside down. I love the swoops, man. The swoops where you're supposed to die, but you don't. Oh, it's so nice here. I'm going this way. The mountains, man. The tunnel vision is locked in. Oh, I didn't see that. We just bumped? Am I red? I'm not even red. We skidded. There was no rocks there. It's when there's a little rock on the ground. That's when you get killed. Oh, I love it. 9 lives, baby. I say this all the time, but I could do this forever. Forever. Actually, let's go this way. Wasn't gonna get another bump. I feel like I've used all my lives at this point. I felt a bump. I don't know what happened. I think I nicked a tree with something. Felt something. How am I not dying? Am I like bugged out? Just not dying because I just smacked really hard. I didn't hit a rock though. Just a tree. What's happening to my song? I'm zoned in, but I don't know where to go. And I want to go inverted, but I'm just gonna die. I want to low fly a bunch without dying. When the tree gets close and you barely move and survive. There's a lot of trees here. Holy. A lot. Just kidding, we're going this way. Ah, yes. Sometimes you just gotta do it till you get that feeling, and then it's like, yeah, everything's good. That tree caught me for sure. I think my consciousness went through the front of my body. Okay. Now I gotta start doing it to take it seriously. I got half an hour. What the frick is happening here? Alright, that was a great run. No recording. I should have died twice. Because I actually hit stuff twice, but didn't die. We cut some trees there, though. It was great. What's everyone up to? Alright. I'm gonna miss Pyro. Because we're going back to Stanton next week. We'll be back in the old Stanton. I want to go low fly some moons I've never been to in Stanton. Go check out what they're like. Because I imagine there's some other great spots to go low fly. So can't just spend all my time at Pyro 4. It is the best though. It's so good. that song has an annoying repetitive melody. All right. So I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna go upside down as much as we can. I'm just going straight down. I won't really care too much about the terrain. Although where I was just, it was magical over there. Magical. The song has a good breakdown. Alright. Let's do the thing and the stuff. Here we go. Actually, we're gonna go much slower. That's why we're going slow. So we can hit and live. I think I'm figuring it out. Like, I look so much closer when I'm inverted. I need to look away, like in the distance. I think that's been my biggest problem so far. Yeah, you gotta look into the distance. Nice and slow. We're gonna learn to do this. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's just so stupid how good I am. Like, just regular compared to upside down. We're gonna get there, though. I kind of felt a bit today, just back there, kind of how I felt on Bloom, low flying for the first time in the 85X. Alright, let's have a good old low fly. I've done it. We inverted low fly for the flu for the first time. It was terrible, but I kind of got the feel for it. I'll practice over the weekend. Come back Sunday. be a little better. By the end of next week, we'll be even better. By the week after that, even better. Let's keep it going. For now, though. I just want to be able to, like, I want to be able to do stuff, but know what I'm doing, not like that. I need to get back to where it's orange. Damn, I don't know which way. This way. This way. Definitely this way. So fast. Well, so low, actually. It's going the same speed I was before. It's so flat here. Like the things you can do here because of how flat it is. You just pancake your ship. Put some oil on the bottom. Some butter. And go tree carving. Oh, I just barely answered that. That little cliff right there. There's vocals in this one. I gotta put more vocals in the lyrics. Just like some ahs and oohs. I don't need actual words. Almost caught a freaking cactus. Caught a gap. Ah, I love it. I can't get enough low flying, dude. It's just not. It's never enough. Oh, this is a thick one. Ah! I was like, up, up, up. And it was done. It was done. Oh, that was a good one though. That was a good run. It was really flat there. Did some tree carving. Got a little more comfortable with upside down with the inverted flight. Still not. It's gonna take a while. I just gotta be patient. Today was the first time I actually did it. Like actually, like tried going inverted and going low. So first time. First time, huh? First time. I'm probably going to not go out again. But I'll call the ships, so I have my ships. It's Thursday today, so I will not be streaming tomorrow and Saturday. But I got video. I got a low fly video coming, and it's really good. This way. Next time, we're going to go back to Stanton. I think I'm gonna set up shop at Hurston. I think Hurston's the one with all the moons, right? He's got like 4 moons, and the others have 3 and 2. Let's see here. You go to Stanton. Yeah, I want to hit up Magda and Ita and Ariel. Aberdeen. I mean, we'll see. Aberdeen's probably got the thick atmosphere, right? That's what I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. Cause some of these moons might be pretty good. I've just never been there. I know Daymar is good. That's where I learned to low fly, basically. And then also, I know our Arcorp's got 2, right? Whoops, 2 moons. Three. Oh no, this is Microtech. I got mixed up. Go back in there. It's got Walla and Lyria. Those could be good too, you know? Both of those could be good. But I will never know if I don't go. I have tried to do a little low flying at Microtech. Same on the moons, I tried. But I was just really bad back then, so I don't know if they're good or bad. So I think tomorrow, or on Sunday when I start streaming again, I will head over to Hurston. We'll set up shop there. And then we'll start low flying these moons here. See how it goes. Get a little more comfortable with inverted flight. And then, yeah, we'll get back to doing VHRT bounties. I gotta remember to take my cargo with me when I go back. I have some slam and some quantanium in PYRO here that I found. So but for today, that is going to be the end. I'm really excited for the next update because I'm gonna actually do the content that comes out in that one, because it's my kind of jam. But anyway, it was gonna be a bit of a short one today. What a week it's been. I'm gonna show you guys this before I go though. So I've gone through maybe a little over half the clips that I have for low flying. And so this here, can you see? It's like kind of under me. I'll move this a bit up. Whoops. Alright, so this is the video. This is it's like 9 minutes. 9 minutes, 20 seconds, something like that. That's one clip, the intro, which is crazy. There's parts in there that's just insane. But then this is all the clips. Like, I could make an hour. I could easily right now make a 1 hour low fly video. And this is half the clips. Maybe a little over half the clips. But it's also over an hour. Way over. So, and this is like shortened. I cut out like intro stuff like flying down to the planet. And like certain parts. Sometimes you fly like into a dark cloud shadow. And then like there's not much low flying that goes on. So I cut all the good lines out of the long clips, and these are them, and I still have a whole bunch to go through, and these are from the older ones, so the newer ones are better, so I'm guessing there'll be even more like per clip. It's kind of crazy. Low fly for life, baby. And then yeah, we'll be learning some acrobatics. Once you kind of have inverted flight, then you can kind of start doing different things, playing around with it. But till then, I'll give you guys an intro. Okay, this is what the intros look like. I'm gonna put like a little intro clip. It's gonna be real quick, like 4 seconds probably. And I gotta fix that, but. It's still like warming up. It's still like getting into it. Also keep in mind, like, this is all just one clip. I get into it with all these like pillar things too. It's crazy how fast it looks. It's just low. So yeah, that's like the first minute and a half of a over 9-minute video. And it just gets crazier from there. It's gonna be a good one. And I did it in a month. We learned how to low fly this good in a month on mouse and keyboard. So anyway, time to shut it down.
Amazing.
Alright, everyone. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully. I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. I want to put like the time that I stream and stuff. So I just have like a page. Like what do they call it? An outro. We'll
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
we'll have something play us out, right? Anyway,